Hey guys, this is You coming back to you with another Minecraft video. Today we are going to be talking all about villagers, and the reason for that is these guys are a great source of experience, they're a great source of really good items, and also it's just fun to trade and get a crap ton of emeralds. So without saying any more, let's get to it. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have my little array of villagers, and I'm just going to start here and go down the line and tell you who they are and what they do. So this little guy here is a baby villager. They don't really do much except run around, jump on beds, they play if there's multiple of them in the village, and yeah, you can't really do anything with them until they become adults. Now the adult villagers look like this. Their outfit might be a little bit different, but they're just the generic nothing to do villager, and they'll look like this until they become employed. Now once they become employed, they will start getting a different outfit. So you can see each one of these guys has a slightly different outfit which corresponds to their job. Now this guy is a weaponsmith. He will specialize in weapons. You'll be able to get diamond sword from him and when you level him up, and yeah, it's just really good to have a weaponsmith nearby. Now this guy is a toolsmith. Same thing, you'll be able to level him up and get some diamond axes and diamond pickaxes, which are really good. Now this guy right here is a shepherd, and what shepherds specialize in are wool, carpets, beds, and dyes. So if you're wanting to go more into the decoration route, these guys are good to have around for that. Now this guy right here is a mason. Another really good one to have around if you're into decorating, because these guys will specialize in pretty much all things stone. Now the librarians are very important to have. They will sell you enchanted books and other magical items. So as you level them up, they will get a different book that they can sell you, and some really good trades. So always have some of them around. Now this guy is the leather worker. In my opinion, he's kind of the bottom man on the totem pole. He specializes in all things leather, but I've never really found a use for leveling him up other than just getting some experience. Now this guy is the Fletcher. He deals in all things archery, so he will trade with feathers and sticks, flint, items such as bows and crossbows, and eventually you'll be able to level him up to where you can get special arrows and hopefully some enchanted bows. Now this guy here is the fisherman. He deals in campfires, fishing equipment, enchanted fishing rods, and stuff like that. And the farmer here, as you could probably guess, deals in food. So potatoes, carrots, beets, pumpkins, all sorts of stuff. You can level these guys up to have a trade with the golden carrots, which is really good. Now over here, the cleric deals in all things magical. For some reason, he likes rotten flesh. Not really sure why that is. There's not really much use for that thing except for trading with him. But if you have a lot of emeralds, you can get a ton of redstone if you're into making those contraptions. Now this is the cartographer. He deals in all things cartography, hence the name. So you can get maps and paper and some really good trades from him. And if I would quit hitting the wrong button, this would go a whole lot better. So empty maps are really nice to have, especially if you're wanting to start mapping out your area. Now this guy is the butcher. He deals in all things meat, which is pretty interesting because villagers actually don't eat meat. Not really sure what this is all about, but if you have a lot of pork chops you want to sell, or rabbit, or any other type of food, you can find a butcher to either buy or sell them. Alright, now lastly there is the armorer. Similar to the toolsmith and the weaponsmith, the armorer deals in all things armor. So eventually you can get this guy leveled up to give you diamond armor. A lot of times it's enchanted and it has a really good enchantment on there. Okay, so that is all the villagers in a nutshell. Now I've mentioned several times leveling up villagers, which is really, really important, because once you level them up, you unlock new trades. So I'm gonna come down here, let's level up the farmer. So if we jump in here, right click on him to see what he's trading. All right, we'll need some carrots. So let's jump in and get some carrots. I'll go ahead and grab a whole bunch of those. Now we can start trading with this guy. So if we hit shift and click on whatever trade we're wanting to do, then we will max out that trade. Now that we have that experience bar all the way full, he has become an apprentice, which means new trades have been unlocked. So we can come over here, trade for apples, get some more experience, and keep doing the process over and over and over until he just starts denying us trades, which should, yep, happen about right there. But we can buy some more apples, get him to level up again. You'll see this little particle effect, and now we have more trades. So we are unfortunately out of emeralds, but that's okay. I'll just spawn some more in because we're in creative and we can do that. Whole bunch of emeralds, we're rich. All right, now we have a whole bunch of cookies. He will level up again, and there we go. We should have him maxed out again, which is really, really good. All right, so now if we scroll all the way to the bottom, we can get golden carrots and glistening melon slices. So I recommend going with the golden carrots over the melon slices because carrots have just a better saturation, better just all around performance when it comes to food. So once you are able to trade a whole lot, you can just buy a whole bunch of these guys. And yeah, that's the farmer in a nutshell. Now, each one of these guys will have a different way of going about trade. Well, not way of going about trading, but they'll level up differently. It's not the same trade every single time. So sometimes you'll get a farmer that deals in wheat and beetroots, or potatoes and carrots, or any combination of that. And as you level up, they will have slightly different trades. So the armorers, toolsmiths, and weaponsmiths, they will have different enchantments on their higher level tools and weapons. So the one that I want to go over is the librarian. Now this guy, well, actually, you know what? I'm just going to sleep. Now, in my opinion, the librarian is probably the most important villager out of all of them. Now, as you can see, you can get an enchanted book, which you can take to an anvil and add that to the proper weapon. Now, if let's say you are looking for a specific enchantment on a book, what you can do is break the workstation, and now this villager has become unemployed. So you just add that workstation back in, right click on him, and now you have a different set of beginning trades, and you can repeat this process until you find the trade you want. So if I were playing in an actual world, I would definitely keep this one because looting 3 is huge. That one is really, really good. It's super rare, and it's just amazing to have, especially off the start. Now, the way you lock in trades with villagers or lock in their profession is by trading with them. So I'm going to grab a couple stacks of paper, and as soon as you make that first trade and you're able to get that experience up, this villager will now always stay a librarian. So I broke his workstation, and you can see he's still staying there. Now, if you do want to lock a librarian in, or any other villager into a trade, make sure that you do still provide them a workstation, otherwise they're not going to be able to restock their inventory. So eventually this guy would run out of enchanted books, and unless he had a lectern to go replenish at, he would never have any more of those. So keep that in mind. This is a great way to start getting yourselves a lot of experience and get yourself some really good items. Being able to trade golden carrots for 3 carrots for 2 emeralds is a steal of a deal. All you gotta do is sell yeah, right now it's only 10 pumpkins for 2 golden carrots. So use these guys to your advantage, and if you don't like the initial trades, just remember you can break that block, place it down again, and get them a new set of trades. Alright, well that is all I have for you guys in the episode today. If you have any questions at all, please leave those down in the comment section and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. Once again, I know I skimmed over an absolute ton of information when it comes to villagers, but I'm planning on making a video for each villager type in the future. Oh my gosh, I can't see. Yeah, if you guys have been enjoying this content, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing, because that tells me I'm doing the right thing and making the stuff that you guys want to see. So, yeah, as usual, I'm you gots to be, and as always, I gots to go. Gosh, this is so obnoxious.